Crawford. Oh, what a play! Behind the back. And lob setting to DeAndre Jordan. Now that.
Some players are fast, others are skilled. But Jamal Crawford, he was magic. He didn't need speed or power to stand out in the NBA. He had the ball on a string and no one could snatch it away. He left defenders confused, as if they were slipping on ice. His crossovers were not just fast, they were precise. He played more than just basketball. No matter who you are, Crawford could shake you, spin past you, and hit the shot right in front of you. And somehow, he always looked in control. This is the story of an NBA star who literally could not lose the ball. As good as I want to be on the basketball court, I want to be an even better person off of it in my community. This is Jamal Crawford's mantra. Jamal's path to the NBA has given him the chance to develop into a better person. When he was younger, he thought, I want to be in the NBA. I want to make that impact on people's lives. Born on March 20th, 1980, Crawford didn't know that he would etch his name in the history of the NBA. The name opponents would fear, the name crowds would chant, and the name no one would be able to forget. Growing up in Seattle, Washington, Jamal had a basketball in his hands just at the age of 3. Jamal's sister, Lori, said, he's carried that basketball since the age of 3. By the age of 5 years old, we were all pretty much made understood that he would bring his ball wherever he goes. His passion for basketball was not hidden from anyone. It was his main focus. He did not have access to a large gym or fancy trainers. He just had sidewalks, a ball, and a purpose. He spent hours practicing his dribble. He also developed his natural basketball abilities by playing on community teams since the age of 7.
So nobody knew about me until I was 16. I was still working on my game. I was in the backyard. I was really getting better. And so
then it was time to go to high school to further improve his skills. He joined Rainier Beach High School. The school was famous for producing many NBA stars like Doug Christie, Nate Robinson, Kevin Porter Jr., and Terrence Williams. He made a huge impact on school and his team. He led the Rainier Beach Vikings to the 1998 WIAA State Championship title, and the school honored him by retiring his high school jersey number 23 in 2001. In 1999, he joined the University of Michigan. He played just 17 games, but scouts noticed something exceptional in him. His footwork, touch, and creativity were on full display. In those games, he averaged 16.6 points per game, 4.5 assists per game, and 2 rebounds per game. Jamal entered the NBA draft in 2000. He was picked 8th overall by the Cleveland Cavaliers.
In the 2000 NBA draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Jamal Crawford from the University of Michigan.
And then traded to the Chicago Bulls immediately. That's where his NBA journey officially began. During his first year with the Bulls, he faced difficulty with his shot, converting only 35.2% from the field. Nonetheless, he managed to achieve double-digit scores on 10 occasions. He recorded averages of 4.6 points, 1.5 rebounds, and 2.3 assists over 61 games. His early years in the NBA were tough. He moved between different teams and often came off the bench. He moved to the New York Knicks, Golden State Warriors, Atlanta Hawks, Portland Trail Blazers, Los Angeles Clippers, Minnesota Timberwolves, and finally, the Brooklyn Nets. But Crawford never complained. He worked hard, and the league eventually realized that this kid from Seattle had something different, something that could not be taught. And why not? This kid was carrying the basketball in his hand from the very first moment.
Anyway, I would go to the mall. I'll have basketball. I would dribble in the mall. People thought I was crazy.
In the mall?
In the mall. Down the street.
Jamal Crawford did not dominate defenders because he did not need to. He utilized rhythm, timing, and creativity to leave his defenders in awe. His dribble was not just tight, it was alive. The ball moved like it was a part of his body. And what about his legendary shake and bake move? It seemed like he was about to pass behind his back, but then, without warning, he brought it back and went the same way.
Great move.
Wow. Terrific game for Crawford.
And they take the lead.
He's got 15 points.
While demonstrating his shake and bake move,
Yeah. I'm going behind my back. And the same time I'm going
Because
behind my back. Right.
I think you're
move
going
back
this
to the
way,
left.
yes.
My feet hit the court at the same time, and I hop over.
this became his strength. Players across the league tried to guard him, but most of them failed.
Jamal Crawford has the greatest signature move of all time, the shake and bake.
His shake and bake move over Darren Williams was just exceptional.
It's stolen. Here comes Crawford one-on-one with Williams. Shake and bake move. Oh, he puts it in. Superb move from Jamal Crawford.
His shots have made highlights throughout his career.
Jamal Crawford with a basketball. The screen Komodo. Defender goes down, basket goes up and out. Oh, and the crowd went crazy. 24.
Crawford's ball handling was so exceptional that it seemed like he was improvising every day. And it was not by chance, it was pure art. He practiced these moves over and over until they became automatic.
I think the crossover is so effective because you can use it with either hand. You can go either way with it. A lot of people don't want to be crossed over, so sometimes you set it up just by doing a regular straight line drive, and that sets up the crossover for later on in the game.
He was unable to stop. That's why, even in a league full of stars, he stood out. He made the impossible look easy, and the NBA had no answer for it. Jamal Crawford was a spark. The moment he stepped onto the field, everything changed. He received the NBA's Sixth Man of the Year award 3 times in 2010, 2014, and 2016. He was the first player in NBA history to receive this award with 3 different teams. Lou Williams, also a 3-time winner of the Sixth Man of the Year award, said,
Games like I can't do half the shit that Jamal do with the basketball.
On the field, Jamal Crawford entered cold, shattered defenders, and scored points in seconds. And above all, he did it without ever complaining about being a bench player. His numbers speak for themselves. He has over 19,000 career points, almost 3,000 rebounds, and over 4,500 assists. He is the oldest to score 50-plus points in a game at the age of 39. When the starters got tired, Jamal got busy. He just needed the ball and a little bit of space. That's how he turned the 6-man role into a legend. Jamal Crawford made the game look effortless, but it was not effortless in reality. Most fans were unable to see the work behind the magic. He did not train like anyone else. He focused on rhythm, timing, and control. Crawford also worked on uneven surfaces. He believed if you could do it there, you could do it anywhere. That's why he used to do hard training in the snow or rain.
Inside, for me, I was like, if I can handle the ball in the rain or snow, I can handle it anywhere.
But here's a shocking truth. He never practiced dribbling in his life. It's almost embarrassing because I couldn't tell you a drill to do. Like, I don't do drills at all. He said in an interview, it was always off instinct. I think with me not scripting anything, my movers are more effective that way. He added, he did not get overexcited before the games. He locked in, calm, and quiet. No distractions, no phones, just focus. Even in his late 30s, he was outperforming young players. That's how he stayed ahead and unpredictable. Jamal Crawford's impact didn't end when the final buzzer sounded. His real legacy lives in today's game, in the moves, the creativity, and the swagger of modern guards. His impact is evident in Jordan Poole's bold stepbacks, in Bones Highland's street-style scoring, and in Kyrie Irving's creative ball handling. Crawford never mechanically approached the game. He played with freedom. That freedom motivated a new generation. Crawford announced his retirement on March 21st, 2022. But even after the retirement, he remained connected to the game. He found the Seattle Pro-Am, a summer league where NBA stars and young talents come to play for the love of the game. Players such as Kevin Durant and Paolo Banchero have all appeared, not only for the contest, but to learn from Jamal. He mentors them, teaches them the craft, and reminds them to enjoy the game. He also trained Victor Wembanyama.
Earlier this season, when we had him on the show, and I asked him, because he'd been doing some crazy moves, so I asked him about, if he could do this particular move. And he's like, yeah, I've been doing that for years. I'm like, yeah, okay. And then we hook up at All-Star, and I just show him some freestyle moves, and from there, our relationship kind of took off.
Currently, He is a valued commentator on NBA on TNT and various other channels. His analysis plays offers insights and mentors the upcoming generation of players. His influence isn't measured by titles or MVP awards. It's about his style. It's about keeping the art of ball handling alive. Jamal Crawford did not just play the game, he shaped it. In a league crowded with stars, only a handful are genuinely one of a kind, and Jamal Crawford was one of them. He didn't receive any MVP awards. He never was selected as a starter for an all-star team. But if you ask any other player who ever guarded him, they will tell you that he was different.
I was Jamal Crawford threw it through my legs.
It's time to quit.
I remember that.
I always say, you got to put me in retirement. You know, you threw it through my leg.
Oh, man.
I'm still standing there. I was
playing the 4, though.
I was playing the 4. I stepped
playing the
out.
4.
You threw it through my legs. I looked at Bernie, and Bernie's like, yeah, it's time.
Crawford played with joy, style, and control. His game was not built on systems. It was built on rhythm. He is thankful for his opportunities and wants youth to have the same great basketball experiences he had growing up. When I was younger, I had the chance to watch Gary Payton and Shawn Kemp and even Nate McMillan. It helped kind of mold my dream that, dang, it's this close to me. I can go to a game. Maybe I can make this dream a reality. But if I didn't have those guys to watch, I'm not sure I would have worked as hard. Jamal Crawford was not just a sixth man. He was not just a player in the NBA. He was a craftsman who transformed basketball into a masterpiece. And like all great artists, he can't be replaced. Jamal Crawford did not chase headlines. He chased greatness. He inspired a generation, not just to play, but to express. Because when Jamal had the ball, it was not just basketball. It was art. And art never loses the ball. While Jamal Crawford turned the game into art with the ball in his hands, Tim Duncan mastered the game by doing the opposite, controlling it without needing the spotlight. Check out our latest video, how an NBA star revolutionized defense with one simple trick, and see how Tim Duncan changed the game forever.
From Matt Barnes. There's the steal. Look out.